In the quiet green depths of nature, a red-coated, intelligent, and agile creature roams. This is the fox, solitary, silent, and surprisingly clever. But there's more to this animal than meets the eye. Today we enter the hidden world of the fox and reveal 10 surprising facts you probably didn't know. The fox can hear its prey, even underground. Its ears are so sharp, it hunts using sound, as if it sees with its hearing. Scientists have discovered that foxes use Earth's magnetic field to guide their attacks. Their most successful pounces happen when they face northeast. It's like they carry a built-in compass. Even in the coldest winters, the fox's paws don't freeze. Their bodies have a special heat exchange system that keeps blood warm as it flows through their legs. And when they hunt, they leap, not randomly, but with perfect timing. This move is known as the fox pounce, a signature, high, and accurate strike on their prey. Though quiet, foxes are far from silent. They have over 40 different vocal sounds, barks, screams, whines, and chirps, each with meaning. And that big fluffy tail, it's not just for beauty. It helps with balance, keeps them warm while they sleep, and even acts as a signal to other foxes. Foxes often live alone, but when they become parents, something amazing happens. The male fox may hunt for weeks, bringing food to his mate and their cubs. If danger approaches, the mother will relocate her young to one of several backup dens, sometimes hidden miles away. It's instinct, but it's also strategy. And did you know foxes are not just creatures of the wild? In cities like London, more than 30,000 foxes live among humans. They've learned to survive in trash bins, parks, and backyards, adapting to the urban jungle. Sometimes foxes simply play. They toss around found objects, roll in leaves, or play with toys left behind by people, showing a sense of curiosity and joy rarely seen in the wild. The fox is one of nature's most brilliant survivors, graceful, clever, and full of quiet wisdom. In the silence of the forest, perhaps no creature listens, watches, and adapts, quite like the fox. In the soft morning light, a small creature emerges from the tall grass. Its long ears twitch, listening for the quietest sound. Its nose moves quickly, searching the air for scent. This is the rabbit. Delicate, quiet, and constantly alert, the rabbit is both prey and survivor. It lives in the open, surrounded by danger, but it's built for escape. Its strong back legs allow it to leap great distances in seconds. In a heartbeat, it can vanish into the undergrowth, leaving no trace. Each muscle is tuned for flight. Rabbits see nearly all around them, with wide, side-placed eyes that miss almost nothing. They sense movement before most creatures even know it's coming, and they rarely stay in one place for long. A rabbit's life is short, but never slow. Each moment is a balance between calm and chaos, between feeding and fleeing. Even while nibbling on grass, its mind is racing, every sound a possible threat, every shadow a predator, and yet the rabbit continues, quiet, graceful, a symbol of gentleness in a wild, unpredictable world. Among the branches high above the forest floor, a flash of movement cuts through the leaves. Tiny paws grip the bark. A bushy tail flicks for balance. This is the squirrel. Agile, quick, always alert. The squirrel is a master of motion. With powerful legs and razor-sharp claws, it leaps from branch to branch with impossible ease. Each jump is calculated, each landing precise. One mistake could mean a deadly fall, but the squirrel rarely misses. Its large eyes scan everything. It watches from above and reading the forest like a living map. Down below, predators roam. But up here, the squirrel rules. It gathers food not just for today, but for seasons ahead. Nuts, seeds, bark, all carefully hidden in secret caches. It remembers where it stores them. Hundreds of tiny stashes, each placed with surprising memory and instinct. The squirrel is not just fast, it's clever, organized, prepared. Even in winter, when snow silences the forest, it moves silently through the trees, retrieving what it buried months ago. In a world full of threats, the squirrel survives through speed, strategy, and the quiet brilliance of the treetops. Beneath the fallen leaves, where the forest grows quiet, a small, spiny traveler moves through the undergrowth, careful, slow, but always aware. This is the hedgehog. Covered in thousands of sharp spines, the hedgehog carries its own shield. It doesn't run, it doesn't fight. Instead, it curls. At the first sign of danger, its muscles tighten, and it becomes a living ball of armor, a perfect sphere, silent and untouchable. Most predators quickly give up. Few can break through nature's simplest defense, but the hedgehog isn't always hiding. At night, it awakens. Alone and unseen, it searches for insects, worms, and slugs, sniffing the ground with its small, twitching nose. Its eyesight is poor, but its sense of smell and hearing are sharp. It walks with purpose, carefully navigating the world beneath the trees. The hedgehog is gentle, but not weak. It survives through simplicity, silence, and patience. As the sun rises, it disappears again, into the leaves, into the earth, into the safety of stillness.
You smell.
In the warm light of the forest floor, a slow, steady traveler moves without fear, each step deliberate, each moment unhurried. This is the turtle. Protected by a shell that has evolved over millions of years, the turtle carries its home wherever it goes. It doesn't need speed. It doesn't need strength. It survives with patience. The shell is more than armor. It is part of the turtle's body, fused to its bones, growing with it across a lifetime that may last over 100 years. When danger comes, the turtle retreats within, waiting out the storm in silence. It listens, it waits, it endures. With sharp eyes and a gentle gaze, the turtle observes more than it reacts. It knows the rhythm of the world and moves only when the time is right. It feeds on leaves, plants, and sometimes insects, slowly chewing as the world rushes past. Many animals live fast, but the turtle teaches something different. That survival isn't always about speed. Sometimes it's about staying calm, staying grounded, and knowing how to wait. The turtle reminds us there is strength in stillness. As the forest air grows damp and the sun begins to fade, a familiar sound rises from the still water, a low, rhythmic croak, echoing through the reeds, hidden among the lily pads. Waits the frog, small, quiet, but full of secrets. With eyes perched on top of its head, the frog sees in nearly every direction, above the water and below it. Its smooth skin doesn't just protect, it breathes. Moist and sensitive, it absorbs oxygen straight from the air. That's why frogs must stay near water. Their lives depend on it. The frog is a master of the jump. With strong back legs, it can leap many times its body length, escaping danger in an instant. It is both predator and prey, hunting flies and insects with a lightning-fast tongue. Yet always alert as snakes, birds, and even foxes hunt it in return. But perhaps the most incredible part of the frog's life is where it begins. Not with legs, not with lungs, but with a tail. From egg to tadpole, to the strange in-between stage, and finally, a fully grown frog. This is one of nature's greatest transformations. A creature that lives in two worlds, water and land, soft and silent, but endlessly adaptable. The frog teaches us that change is not only natural, it is essential to survival. In the heat of the midday sun, something stirs on the warm surface of a rock, still at first, almost invisible. Then a sudden flick of the tail, a flash of scales. The lizard has arrived, fast, precise, and perfectly designed for survival. With eyes that move independently, it watches everything, scanning for both prey and predator. One eye on the world ahead, the other watching from behind. Its slender body hugs the ground. Each step is cautious, each movement calculated. The lizard is a creature of light. It lives by warmth. When the sun rises, it awakens. When the air cools, it vanishes into cracks, under leaves, or into the earth itself. But don't be fooled by its quiet nature. The lizard can move in a flash. A predator one moment, a shadow the next. Its tail, long and flexible, is more than balance. In danger, it detaches completely. A living decoy that wriggles to distract the attacker. And in time, the tail grows back. Some lizards can change color, some can climb glass, others glide between trees. But all share one gift, the ability to disappear. The lizard is the forest's ghost, silent, swift, a master of adaptation, living where few others can. It survives not by force, but by awareness, by reflex, and by ancient instinct. They ask for nothing. They take only what they need. And yet, they remind us how to live simply and deeply.